Thank you. Local school districts are at risk after the Department of Education freezes funding. Cincinnati Public Schools say more than $5 million are now being withheld until the department can review the case. Brenda Ordonez has more.
Yeah, now what we do know is the English language learner services and programs, as well as some of the professional development, they're all going to be affected if these federal dollars don't come through. Exactly what services will be scaled back or even entirely eliminated, that's still unclear. Now, something interesting was back in May, the Trump administration did release its proposed fiscal year 2026 budget that eliminated the grants that are now under review.
We did have an expectation that perhaps next fiscal year this might be something that we would be dealing with, but it has been a surprise for us this year.
On June 30th, a memo sent from the U.S. Board of Education stated it will not allocate funding from the 2025 fiscal year to Title I, Title II, Title III, and Title IV grant programs until further review.
These are very targeted to specific needs of students, and without that, it's going to be very difficult for us to continue serving at the same level.
Cincinnati Public Schools Chief Financial Officer Jennifer Wagner says $5.2 million in title funds that are being withheld support professional development, adult learning, English language learners, and social emotional learning.
It's disappointing to have our most vulnerable kids have less resources that they need to be successful.
The June 30th memo read in part, the department remains committed to ensuring taxpayer resources are spent in accordance with the president's priorities and the department's statutory responsibilities.
It seems like a technique to cut the budgets without really having to make a cut. By delaying it, a lot of school districts might have difficulty getting started on the reimbursement program and might not ever be able to participate in that, and therefore it's effectively a budget cut without actually having to make one.
Wagner says options the district is looking into is moving allowable expenses to different grants to get that reimbursement and continue some of the services.
But if not, something in that other fund we'll have to pause and not do.
Something already on pause is the Immigrant Family Summer Outreach Program. The manager for CPS's Multilingual Learner Services, Dr. Adam Cooper, says this outreach is done throughout the entire school year.
That has a direct impact on our absentee rates, our graduation rates, and our proficiency levels in the classroom.
Dr. Cooper says there are 5,500 multilingual learners across the district. 4,700 of those are not proficient in English and access the Title III programs and services. He notes that just over $100,000 of these Title III funds are also distributed to private schools within district boundaries to assist with the English learners.
So it's very frightening for the people that we serve.
The Department of Education has not announced a timeline for the review.
We're not going to not do what we want to do, but we're just going to have to stretch it a little bit thinner, and hopefully the money will come in at some point.
Yeah, now there is a multi-state lawsuit against President Donald Trump over what they're calling an illegal and unconstitutional decision to withhold these funds. CPS says they do plan on joining that lawsuit, but have not filed quite just yet. For now in the Heights, Brenda Ordonez, Fox 19 Now.